Welcome to my channel. Emanuel Navarrete's clash with Ruben Villa was a high-stakes battle between two contrasting styles. Navarrete, fresh off a dominant run as the WBO super bantamweight champion, entered a featherweight division with the same aggressive, high-volume approach that had made him a fan favorite. Ruben Villa, on the other hand, was known for his clean technique, disciplined footwork, and sharp counterpunching, a product of a strong amateur background. From the opening bell, Navarrete made it clear that he wasn't planning to ease into the new weight class. He brought the fight to Villa immediately, pressing forward with relentless energy. In the first round, he scored a knockdown with a left uppercut thrown from an unorthodox angle. Villa, caught off guard and unable to see the shot coming, found himself on the canvas early. It was a moment that not only gave Navarrete the momentum, but also served as a psychological blow to Villa, who had rarely been in trouble in previous fights. Villa attempted to recover by sticking to his boxing fundamentals. He moved well, worked behind his jab, and tried to keep Navarrete at bay with counters. He had brief moments of success, particularly when he was able to create space and make Navarrete miss. However, those moments were short-lived. Navarrete constantly closed the distance with his long reach, awkward footwork, and endless punch output. His ability to switch stances mid-combination and punch from unusual angles made it extremely difficult for Villa to find a rhythm or mount any sustained offense. In round 4, Navarrete dropped Villa again, this time with another sharp left hand. It became increasingly clear that Villa was not only struggling with the power, but also the unpredictability of his opponent. Navarrete broke all the conventional rules of boxing. He threw looping uppercuts from his waist, launched wide overhands, and sometimes even switched stances mid-flurry. But despite the lack of textbook form, everything he did had purpose, and it was effective. By the middle rounds, Navarrete was in complete control. Villa's corner urged him to let his hands go more often, but the fear of Navarrete's power and the awkward way it was delivered seemed to keep him hesitant. Villa boxed bravely, still showing flashes of his skill, but he simply couldn't match the physicality and volume of Navarrete. Whenever Villa attempted to plant his feet and trade, he was beaten to the punch and pushed back. Navarrete's commitment to body work in the later rounds added another dimension to his dominance. He began to slow Villa down with heavy shots to the ribs and midsection, making it harder for the slick boxer to stay mobile. The rounds continued to pile up for the Mexican powerhouse, whose relentless pressure never seemed to fade. His engine, as always, kept running at full speed. As the championship rounds approached, it became obvious that Villa needed a knockout to win. Yet, with no history of knockout power and few answers for Navarrete's relentless assault, that outcome seemed highly unlikely. To his credit, Villa never quit, and he continued trying to find an opening, but the damage had already been done. In the end, the judges awarded Navarrete a unanimous decision victory. It was a clear win, the kind that announces a new champion with authority. Navarrete, now a two-division world champion, proved once again that boxing isn't always about doing things by the book. It's about effectiveness, toughness, and will. His wild, unconventional style may confuse trainers and purists, but it continues. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updates.